Chair now recognizes the distinguished representative from the state of Texas, Mr. Weber, for 5 minutes for his questions.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and I'm going to fuss at Ms. Fedorchak because she stole some of my questions. So, no, she came up, you had some good ones, so I want to come to you, Mr. Gupkin, first. Of the 50 critical minerals identified in 2022, 49 are essential to the energy sector. My district, 14, the Gulf Coast of Texas, provides a lot of energy, obviously. Unfortunately, we rely on China for 26 of those minerals. The U.S. once led the world in producing refining and rare earth mineral elements. So today, China controls nearly 90% of the global rare earth. We've all talked about their processing and has demonstrated a willingness to restrict exports. In your opinion, exactly how dependent are we on China for critical minerals to secure our energy infrastructure and national security, A? And B, if you could wave a magic wand, how would you fix that?
All right, let me pull out my magic wand here. As to how reliant we are, I think I mentioned before that China controls more than 80% of the global lithium-ion recycling capacity. So I think that says it there, and you were talking about much more than just lithium-ion batteries. So it's definitely an issue right now. It's critical, and it's critical that we change it for our critical minerals. As far as waving the wand and what do we do to change that, I think it's, again, going and putting the regulations and the policies in place that say, hey, we have some of these materials here. In the instance of the critical materials like cobalt and lithium and nickel, they're all packaged within the batteries. So if we go and have those policies and regulations that say we prioritize batteries, keep them in the U.S., recycle them in the U.S., create the new critical minerals coming out of them, and then keep the cycle going within the U.S., that's how you do it.
Ms. Neal, would you agree with what he just said?
I absolutely would agree with what he said. I'd like to expand on it just a moment if I could.
Yes, ma'am.
Really, I would like to look at what we should not be doing. And that is in large part.
Have you been talking to my wife? I'm sorry, go ahead.
That is in large part what's happened to AMG Vanadium. Mr. Gubkin was talking about the challenges of securing the permits. AMG went through that process 20 years ago. We've been operating for 20 years under the RCRA regulations with our permits and our variances. And now we've got members of the Region 5 staff who have decided to interpret the regulations differently. So his challenges are up front. Our challenges are when we're well-founded.
Dr. Spiller, I'm going to jump over to you. If we could wave that magic wand the way they're describing things, what one single thing would you do up front very quickly?
To reduce our reliance on China?
Well, that's part of it, and bring all the agencies together so that we can actually make America first. We'll use that term. What would you do the first thing?
To bring all of our agencies together?
That's right.
I would increase the staffing.
Okay, well, that's fair enough. Mr. Lim, how about you?
Untenably reliant, and the first thing is just doubling down on the projects that are underway, and in particular, the midstream for the industry. The rare earth metal making is a key shortfall that we see. That's why we've partnered to commercialize technology out of Ames National Lab.
Thank you. That I saved you for last for a reason. Your testimony outlines the complex challenges for future investments within the current regulatory framework. Limiting federal overreaches that restrict gains in capital investments is critical to incentivizing investments in essential sectors like critical mineral extraction, for example. How can we navigate the current burdensome regulatory environments to free up investors willing to deploy capital to reassert our dominance in that global supply chain? What would you do?
Utilizing tools like the Defense Production Act or Office of Strategic
Well, we want to
Capital.
get those who are willing to make investments to feel comfortable, and they have to know their money is safe.
It's also a signal of commitment and importance. It's both commitment from the government, a patient capital provision to a given project that's going to induce additional private capital investment that would have otherwise not invested given those timelines that we were referencing.
So as they described bringing all these agencies together, would you be there and lead up the capital investment discussion?
I would be happy to engage in that discussion. I think it's
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I yield back.